This is gonna get scary. Alright, Halloween is the time of the year to talk about ghosts, skeletons, goblins, zombies, Dracula, creature from the Black Lagoon, and the Wolfman, and so on and so forth. But the scariest thing that can happen in my mind is a video game that's harder than your shit. The game I'm talking about is Ghosts and Goblins on the NES. I'm telling you, this is the hardest game in the NES library. If you could combine the difficulty of Contra, Castlevania, Mega Man, and freaking Battletoads, you will get this game. But first off, this is based off the arcade game by the same name, and it has the same difficulty as what the NES version has. So I'm gonna have to buckle down, and I'm gonna show you how difficult this piece of shit really is! It starts off with the most cliche opening in video games. A guy and girl falls in love, and in a twist, Satan comes in like, I'll fuck her for you, and took her away. And it's up to this guy, who's named Arthur by the way, to save her. We have 6 levels to go through, and it'll test your frustrations until you rage quit. Now on with the game. It's a standard side-scrolling game to get from point A to point B, with a never-ending ambush of ghosts, goblins, angry birds, ravens, little devils, Venus fire traps from Mario, and of course Satan himself. Out of all the enemies, I will say the red devils are the assholes in the entire game, especially at the first level where he's the cause of everything, and his arcade brother ate all the money in the arcade machines. First time playing this game, I had a lot of trouble trying to beat this red devil, and I never managed to beat the first frickin' level. Sad, isn't it? Now let's talk about the weapons. We start off with the javelin. It goes in a straight path and kills anyone in its place. The knife is faster and it helps out with the first boss, which is called a unicorn for some reason. It looks more like a cyclops than a unicorn. Yeah, don't let the horn fool you. Now here's a question. What kind of weapon will you prefer? A big weapon that is slow, or a small weapon that moves fast? The better way to explain this is when you're in the big house and someone's threatening you to get the knife. Get the knife! Oh, fuck my uncle. You see that? That's a flame weapon. It's the worst weapon in the entire game. It always lobs at your enemies, just like the Hammer Brothers from Super Mario Bros. It always misses your target, and if 2 landed on the ground, you're gonna have to wait until they burn out so you can use them again. Now let me tell you, if you run away, and I mean very far away from the weapon, it'll never go away. They just sit there like a glued baby on the street. Now you might be thinking, well, why don't you just commit suicide and start off fresh? No, that's not the case here, because when you die, you keep the weapon that you have after you die. So the only option I have is to get a game over and start over from the beginning to get the knife again. That is some supreme bullshit. Don't think that level 2 will be any better. I can never pass the second half at all because of this madness around here. Speaking of madness, the controls suck harder than life itself. Now, how could the controls be bad? Well, because of the jumping controls. It never shifts at all. You just move one side and it just never changes. I know this is tempting NES 101, but pressing left on your D-pad so hard doesn't even work at all. How could the developers think that making Arthur jump will be so stiff? It's because of that armor he's wearing? No, that is not the problem. Mario has no problem. Mega Man has no problem. The only one who has the same problem that I know is Simon Belmont from Castlevania. Another thing that makes this so hard is the way you get hit in this game. The first hit, you're in your underwear. And the second hit, you're maggot food. When you begin the game, you'll get hurt very early and whoosh, there goes your armor. This is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen to a knight. The second level boss is 2 unicorns for some reason. You still need the knife in order to destroy them. Level 3 is my nightmare out of all the levels in this game. Do you know what makes this level so fucked up? The devils. The devils are really hard to destroy. They just stay up in the air like a bunch of sissies and then just swoop down. That's the only chance where you get to hit them, even though they take a few shots to kill them. This is the worst part of the game for me, and I always get stuck at this level every time I play this game. I gotta pass this level. I gotta show you the rest of the game. These stupid red devils, they keep kicking my fucking ass! Ugh! Fuck! 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 Fuck!
I can't take it anymore! This game really sucks harder than life itself! I'm gonna burn this game into hell! The fuck? What the? What the? Oh, not you! Yeah! Ah! Whoa. He incinerated. Oh well, he's gone for now.
Overall, I really don't have any enjoyment with this game. The difficulty is so obscure that it tempted me to crack my controller in half. This is not a game for starters at all. I feel so sorry for the players who played the arcade version. So if you want to piss yourself off, play this game. It's just too hard for my taste.